Okay, I'm going to add a few more little details to this first waterfall page. I decided that we should add a little sparkle to our circus tent here. So we have a small Tim Holtz star, crystal rhinestone star, and I put a little bit of glue on it, and I added one of these to each kit, and so I'm going to put that right there in the center like that and just let that dry. Okay, and then the other thing I wanted to do is open this up, and on this first page, back page where it's pink or whatever solid color you made it or pattern, I decided to add this. This place is just a few clowns short of a circus, and I want to make it so that a photo can slide down behind it. So turn it over, and along the very bottom edge put a thin line of glue, and then we're just going to attach that down. Kind of center it and put it there at the bottom like that, and then let that dry. And then I'm going to cut a mat, probably a black photo mat I'm going to make it 4.5 by 3.5 out of the black. Some of your scraps of cardstock, 4.5 by 3.5. And then I'm going to use the stub punch on it, just on the corners here. And you can add as many mats, loose photo mats, attached photo mats as you want to your project, or as you need them. This just slides in just like that, and that will hold it in there. And then we got the star here, and then on the pocket page, the one pocket that I didn't have anything, let me flip back here. Let me find my pocket. This one, I've already finished it. I took the Sweet Treat from the ephemera pack, inked the edges, and then just put glue from the S to the E and a little bit on the T and stuck that on there so this is slides in. And then I made an envelope with my envelope puncher. So I've included a piece of pink cardstock. It's the 8.5 by 11, and you're going to need to cut it down. Let me move this wagon back a little bit here and the book. Okay, you need to cut it down to, because we want a 4 by 6 envelope, you're going to cut it down to 8.25 by 8.25. So I already have this pre-cut. And then for the 4 by 6, you're going to put the first edge in at 3 3/8, punch, and then score the line. I like to use my large bone folder here because it doesn't cut through the paper. Just crease that line, turn to your left counterclockwise, and line up the little point on the fold line again. Punch, score. See, we've got the score line right here. Turn, line up the score line, punch, score. Whoops. Say whoops. Kind of almost went off there. Line this up, punch, and the last score line. There we have our envelope shape, and then turn it over so that you feel the bump, the raised part of the score line, and score into the bump. This will prevent a lot of tearing or cracking on your paper, like that. That one I didn't get scored real good on the end, so right there. And then you open this up. These flaps go in, and this one goes up. So you want to apply some glue. I put it along this edge here, like that. Fold this one down here, the inner edge, and then stick the flap down and let that dry. And this will just be an envelope for extra pictures or memorabilia, maybe from the circus. And then I ink the edges lightly all the way around. Now I'm including paper for you to make just one, so I'm just doing this to show you, to demonstrate this. And then you cut some decorative paper, whatever pattern you have left, extras left, that is 6 1/4. Let me see, a little under 6 1/4 by 4. Ink that, glued it to the front of your envelope, and then I added, turned it sideways, the sign that says food, and added 2 rhinestones. And this slides into the pocket here, like that. And then the little candies that I had left, I inked them and glued to the edge of this page. So that finishes that page. And so I'm going to look through it again real quick and make sure you still have a lot of these little tickets left, so you can just add them in different places, that wherever you want for that look. Save them for another project. And so let's look at this from the front. As you're adding photos, you could like put a photo and maybe put a ticket here along with your photo mat. That would be cute. We could actually do that right now if we wanted to. Let's do one just for fun. I'm going to make me a photo mat that is, let's do 6 inches long by 6 by 4. So I'm going to cut that out of the black. 6, I already have a 4-inch wide, 6 inch by 4. And I think on this one I want to do the stub again. And I'll add the glue on the back. And I'm going to center that right here. Okay, and then our tickets, let's see. I like that, Fun Times. And Special Treat Voucher. And Fun Food and Games. These are kind of rolled up, so I'll straighten them up a little bit. Oops. We don't want this party, we're going to do these 3. Alright, then we ink the edges. If you have any real tickets like stubs, you could also add those in. Now I want to be able to slide my photo in, so I'm going to just attach these on the bottom. Just some glue right along the bottom edge, whichever direction I want it to lay. So I'm going to put this one here. Hold it down just briefly to grab it. Whoops. It may take longer than that. Or a little more glue. These are kind of slick, so you may need some extra glue, and you might even put a little bit of score tape on them to hold it down until they dry. Just along the bottom. And I'm going to turn that one sideways, so I'm going to put it along the bottom edge, long ways. Slip it under there and stick it down right there. So that's what you can do with your extra tickets if you want, and then you have room to, you can still slide a photo underneath there like so. That way the mat can be used its full size. So right there. Whoops. Don't one wasn't dry yet. Okay, so I'm going to shut this up and I'm going to look at it and see if I think I'm done, and if so, this will be the end of our Have Fun Decorating video. Oh, one other thing, I did put one of the poster signs, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, right this way. I put one of the ephemera signs down here. I matted the ladies and gentlemen to a wood piece of paper and stubbed the corners, and then put that just below this little ring that we used to pull out. So I kept this flat to make sure that it fit in the wagon. So again, this is flat here. We have Welcome to My Everyday Circus. We have our Photomat tag, our large tag. Open that up. We have our flip waterfall with our flag and our pocket that has the fun and this extra Photomat here. Open this up, magnet piece. We have this Photomat in here. These are all matted. This page here is fixed so that a Photomat can fit in. A photo can slide under these little characters. They're little circus people, the one and only. It's matted with a blue star on the back so that it's not just black sticking out. This is left for photos. Let the show begin. This lifts up the little magnet piece. Two little Photomats in here. Step right up. Flip that over to our Ferris wheel and popcorn and balloons and flowers. Photomats here under the tickets. Another pocket with tickets. Photomat fits under there. Journaling box. This little fold-out booklet. We have a tag that slips into the band. This folds out. This side and this side. Slide that back in. Another place for photos, another place for journaling your photos. Little photo in the photo booth. This little tag comes out. Photo tag. Flip that over. Added the flowers here. They got the balloon. This tag Photomat slides out. Put a photo here underneath the balloon. This pocket here has a sweet treat that sticks out. We made us an envelope for memorabilia or extra photos. Slide that there. Another one that's left solid blank for photos. Second waterfall. Flip up, and that's where I need to add something. I need to add a little mat there, so I'm going to pause this real quick and measure. I made this off camera. Took a piece of black cardstock and cut it 7. Let's see. Looks like 7 3/8. Folded it in half and scored it. Stub punched the corners. Cut a piece of printed paper 3.5 by 3.5. Stub the corners, ink them, and glue them on the top to make this little photo booklet that slides right there under that one. And then we lift this up, flip it up. Oh, and this one does have a tag inside of it. And then the last page has our little performer's rhinestone belt with the little booklet that opens up like this and slides under the belt. And that's our Circus, Life's a Circus mini album. And as you can see, we have lots of embellishments on the inside, and it still stays within the spine of it. And then we take our little wagon and open it and slide this in all the way. And then with the little ring, it's easy to grab, pull it up, and just gently pull out. And then back in. It goes all the way in. Just straighten it up and make sure it goes in. Ring down and then latch it closed. Makes a great little gift. And I hope you've enjoyed creating this project and having fun with decorating it. And I can't wait to share another project with you real soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.